What if I tell you that road to the better world is not a destination, but it is about the kindness of the strangers to whom we meet along the way. Today is day 444 of Chandigarh to Australia cycling trip and day 12 of cycling here in Assam. So cycling in Assam reminded me that the real wealth is not the gold boots or the battles won. It is in the sweet smiles, shared meals and hearts which are wide opened. So I started super early at 5:30 a.m. from the Naira pump. This pump is near city Teok, T-E-O-K, and I started immediately the moment they opened their gates. And you know why I was in such a hurry? I was in hurry because I needed to cover more than 400 kilometers to reach Guwahati because I have my train tickets booked to Delhi, and from Delhi I'll go to Hisar to pick up my new bicycle. I saw this adorable group of hens searching for food by the roadside. There was this beautiful bamboo stall and it was just opening up for the day. So let me tell you about this incredible moment, meeting Assam's greatest hero, Lachit Borphukan. So when I saw this magnificent statue, and I was completely stopped there because this was not just an ordinary statue. This was Bir Lachit Borphukan. He is Assam's legendary warrior hero. In 1671, this legend, who was leading the Om army against the Mughals, and guess what happened? He completely defeated them in the famous Battle of Saraighat. The Mughals, they have to return leaving the waters of Brahmaputra. Even when he was seriously ill, this brave soul refused to go back. He famously said, "Deshod koi mukoli dibo nohi," which means I will not let my motherland fall. The statue of Jorhat reminded us that real heroes don't need the caps. Sometimes they carry sword and unbreakable courage. Lachit Borphukan truly was a son of Assam, and every Indian should know about him. Funny encounter on the road. As I continued my journey, cutting through the lines of cows crossing the road, I witnessed something absolutely hilarious yet heartwarming. You won't believe this. I saw a hen acting as a member of a group of a baby duck, and these little ducklings, they were following the hen around like she was their real mom. It seems when they hatched from the egg, this kind hen was the first one they saw even before their real parents and the relatives. So naturally they think she is their mom. Don't you think nature is amazing? And this all is very funny at the same time. First time ever my bag has fallen. I don't know how. Here on this diversion, if I go straight on this flyover, it would take me to Guwahati, and left it's saying Jorhat. Exploring beautiful Jorhat city. So I took a left turn towards the vibrant city of Jorhat. Time 6:30 and the city of Jorhat, it still seems sleeping. Very few people there on the road. The city welcomed me with the wide road, impressive buildings and big shops on both the sides of the road. I crossed this beautiful bridge over a small river where the locals were busy in taking bath and washing the utensils. Then I saw something that truly surprised me. I just had to ask the locals about it. Why the road is blocked? Why the people have gathered here? ये रास्ता क्यों बंद है दादा? अभी गोला हाट जाने का गोला इधर, हाँ तो वापस जाके उधर जा सकते हैं, इधर से कुछ नहीं है। ये जोरहाट है, जोरहाट में दयागांव तो गोलाघाट नहीं, वो नहीं जाना है, बीच का रास्ता लेना है। कहाँ का रास्ता है? So that crowd was gathered for the election result. So election results are being announced. It is happening since yesterday. Here it is going to be announced today. The golden legend of Rajmao Pokhri. So this is where I discovered an absolute gem of Assam's history. That's a pokhri which they have made here. I can see people are doing exercise and doing morning work along with that. So right in the heart of Jorhat lies a place. To this place locals lovingly call Rajmao Pokhri, that means the Queen's Pond, which is more than 200 years old. This beautiful pond was built by the mother of a Om king named Chandrakanta Singha. Her name was Numli Konwari, also known as Rajmao, the Queen Mother. But there is a fascinating part. There is a local story that says that at the bottom of this pond there is a golden boat. Yes, you have heard it right. An actual golden boat is hidden in the depth, waiting for the right moment to rise again. I don't know if it is true or not, but this magical story lives on. The children, they still hear it from their grandparents. The people, they come here in the morning time, they walk around, they run and jog around without even knowing the incredible history which they have under their feet. So next time when you pass by this calm water on this Krishna Kanta Hadik road, just pause for a moment and imagine the story it holds. Breakfast break and village life.
I'm crossing the central jail area, and that's a roundabout here.
It was 7:36 a.m. After riding about 2 hours, I was getting tired and hungry. I found a shelter in front of a closed shop, and there I decided to have that watermelon in breakfast. I carefully removed the top layer from the watermelon and enjoyed it with a spoon. Nothing can beat these kind of fresh fruits, especially when you are carrying them from a very long distance. Soon I left the city and found myself riding through the beautiful green fields that were patiently waiting for the monsoon rain so the farmers could start the sowing the paddy crop. Until then, these fields will serve as a perfect grazing grassland for the cows and the goats. There I noticed something very interesting about Asmi's homes. So whether a big or a small, rich or poor, people here always make the fences with the bamboo. It is such a traditional, beautiful touch. Incredible Asmi's hospitality. This is where my day took an absolutely wonderful turn. So a group of 3 locals, they stopped me and their friendly behavior was extraordinary. It is a perfect symbol of deep-rooted hospitality that Asmi's people are famous for. Check out this amazing interaction.
मैं खिलवा चलिए ना ऐसा अच्छा लगता है बहुत अच्छा लगता है चलिए चलिए ब्रेकफास्ट कर लेते हैं
नाम बताएंगे?
सुशील कुर्मी
मेरा नाम मायना रजक
राजीव कुर्मी बहुत बढ़िया लगा और आप जो जिधर है ना आप जो ढोलाजन है बहुत बढ़िया जगह अब यहाँ से दीमापुर पूरा बिंदास जाइए कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है
So these kind souls, they took me to the nearest shop so that I could have something to eat.
कौन सा भैया देखिए ना
इधर का असम का कुछ है स्पेशल?
स्पेशल इधर का भूत जलोकिया आप देखे भूत जलोकिया नोटिस का भूत जलोकिया जो हाँ है मैंने डिक्की में है लिखता हूँ टिकट भी और रिकॉर्ड कर चुका है ये वाला देखिए ना ये इसको भूत जलोकिया
ये इधर का अच्छा
बहुत तीखा होता है ये फूल का जैसा होता है लेकिन इससे बहुत बढ़िया अगर थोड़ा सा भी इसका खा लेगा ना इतना मतलब इसमें तीखा है बहुत
तीखा होता है ना
बहुत ये वाला आपके लिए एक चाहिए तो चाहिए आप ले सकता है
एक छोटा सा
लेकिन इसको बीच ले सकता है घर में भी लगा सकता है ना अच्छा होता है लेकिन तीखा ज्यादा होता है
कोशिश करूँगा घर पे लगाऊँ
हाँ हो जाएगा लेकिन ऐसे इसमें प्रोटीन में आप पैक करके लेके जाइएगा बढ़िया इधर बन जाएगा लेकिन थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा मटर बोल रहा है तो मतलब चाय पी ले
Unfortunately, nothing was ready at that time, so I had a cup of tea.
चाय पी क्या नाम है टार्जन
Okay.
टार्जन भाई
When they insisted, I also had a piece of sweet.
हर रोज हफ्ते में जाते हैं नागालैंड बहुत बढ़िया है
And you know what? They paid for both tea and the sweet. Can you believe such kindness? But wait, the interaction was not over yet. He took me to the nearest shop to buy something called tamul and he made me try it.
सुना खाइएगा
थोड़ा सा बिल्कुल बहुत कम
एकदम पान ज्यादा हो रहा है कम आपको बोलिए
हाँ
पहले इसको चबाना है उसके बाद ये
कैसे
पहले इसको खाना है
अच्छा मैं तो इसके बाद बीच में डाल के तो खाते हैं सब एक साथ
वो नहीं पहले इसको डालना है उसके बाद ये और इसके बाद एक तम्बाकू भी है इधर एक काला वाला
तम्बाकू नहीं चाहिए
नहीं चाहिए आप तो नहीं खाएगा ये लीजिए
तो इसको अलग रखना है इसको अलग
नहीं इसको पहले घुसाना है
मैं थोड़ी देर में खा लूँ कोई कागज है
कागज
पैक कर दो
थोड़ा तम्बाकू दे दे तुम क्या
तम्बाकू नहीं
चाहिए
ना वो कभी भी नहीं
ये देखिए ये ऐसे पहले तामुल को चबाना है ठीक है अच्छा फिर इसके बाद इसमें चूना लेना है इसमें चूना लेना है और इसमें थोड़ा सा तंबाकू लेना है ये वाला तंबाकू है मतलब काला वाला सादा जो होता है ना वो वाला ऐसे ही खाते पहले इसको चबाना है उसके बाद ही होगा मतलब इसको घुगला करना होगा
ऐसे खाते हैं ये तरीका है खाने का
हाँ ये ऐसे
After learning this new method of eating tamul, I became very curious about this traditional practice. It was such an amazing interaction which was filled with the energy and lots of information. I said them goodbye.
बहुत अच्छा लगा भाई
थैंक यू Thank you so much.
And I was about to leave the place, but guess what? The things were not over yet.
नहीं, इस सब का कोई जरूरत नहीं है।
नहीं ठंडा पानी आपको चाहिएगा।
तो ठंडा ब्रेड क्यों लेके आए?
नहीं ये भी आपको चाहिएगा।
मत करो
कभी
please।
बीच में नहीं ऐसा नहीं होता है। नहीं भैया
और इतना मत करो।
इतना बड़ा लीजिए। इसका VIP खोलिए ना। नहीं भैया आप लेके जाइए। हैरान हो रहा हम लोग ऐसा नहीं है भैया।
Thanks,
बहुत अच्छा लगा।
The gardens and the locals life. So this place where I was, this is called Dholajan, Dholajan, and it was around 9 o'clock. This is when I saw thousands of workers. They were busy in the tea plantations. I also spotted the fields where they grow the green chili, which is very, very spicy. There I saw a Muslim shopkeeper. He was standing roadside and burning the garbage. By 9:15, I found a perfect spot to make a important change. In the ride of last so many days, finally today I'm wearing the padded cycling shorts because I'm getting the sore. Like it's burning, it's difficult to sit on the seat. This will give me some relief from sore bums. That's sattu which I put in this bottle yesterday. When I opened the bottle, it made that tuck sound. Gas was generated inside it. When I'm smelling, it's not smelling that bad, and even the taste is not that bad. Rather, it's very tasty, but I'm very skeptical right now. Maybe what if it upset my stomach? You never know. It had lemon, a green chili, jonka sattu, and water with some salt. Maybe a deadly combination, but I'm really liking it. Hope for the best. You can see the sprouts, they are developing. I'll put some water, keep them for some more time, then they will grow even bigger. But one packet of it I'll finish today, and this will be for tomorrow, the bigger one. I'm still sitting there inside that shelter. What do you think about it? Isn't it great? This is the green lentil, and these are the groundnuts. This is how I am feeding myself with healthy food. After changing, I decided to clean my bicycle chain. Cleaning the chain after the rain is honestly a very messy process, but I used one of my technique which I teach to people on my Instagram channel. Having a Instagram ID CyclingBeast3, you can go and learn about various techniques of repairing and adjusting your bicycle's part. I also applied some fresh oil to keep it running smoothly. There at that place, after resting for almost 1 hour, I started the ride again at 11:30 am. Beautiful stops and kind offer. I stopped at this absolutely gorgeous location where a local man on a moped, he started chatting with me. He insisted that I go to his home and take some rest, but I politely declined, keeping my target of covering 400 kilometers to reach to Guwahati in next few days. At a point, he even offered me to have some food, but since I had eaten just a short while ago, so I had to decline this generous offer too. I continued riding while enjoying the beautiful views around the gate, having the peacock statues on both the pillars. It is so artistic. When I could not find water anywhere, I decided to buy a cold drink. That is when I discovered that they had roti and sabji for just ₹10 per piece. Since it was 12:15 PM, I thought it was a perfect time for lunch and some rest. Fascinating local sights. I left that place at 12:45 PM and witnessed this beautiful scene where locals were catching the fish in an artificial pond which is dug in the farms. Another tea plantation area is starting from here. I'm liking this place. Cows are grazing the green grass, and there is a hut over there with a fencing. What do you say about it? Isn't it looking amazing? I'm loving to see it. Then I saw something being sold roadside. इसका नाम क्या बताया? लापानी. लापानी. LAPANI. और वो क्या रखा है? मिर्ची और? मिर्ची और नींबू. कितने का होता है? वो तो 30 रुपया. वो तो 30 रुपए का है. पेमेंट ऑनलाइन लेते हैं या कैश लेते हैं? कैश. 500 का खुला है? मेरे को खरीदना था यार. मेरे पास पैसे कैश में 100-500 के नोट हैं सारे. ऑनलाइन पेमेंट ले लो मोबाइल से. वो भी नहीं है. He has taken a bicycle to go for the change. He has got 2 notes of 200 rupees. उसने दिया नहीं? नहीं, छोटा नहीं है. उसके पास छोटा नोट नहीं है. मेरे पास खुले पैसे नहीं हैं. उधर पे ये मिला. क्या सारी मेहनत बेकार हो गई. I felt really bad for this man. क्या नाम है आपका? मेरा नाम अजय. खुले पैसे रखना भाई. तो 100 का खुला भी नहीं है. ऐसे बिक्री कैसे होगा? ये किस चीज़ का बनता है बताओ जरा. राइस से बनता है. ये नशा करता है क्या? थोड़ा नशा होता है. थोड़ा सा होता है, पर पेट के लिए अच्छा. आप ये बोल रहे हैं ठंडा होता है.
हाँ उससे पूछो उसके पास है।
I wish I could have helped him somehow. I found something called Lapani, which is a rice beer. It is very interesting and I thought to buy it from the next shop.
When I could not buy from there, I'm buying it from here. This girl has it. बॉटल कितने का है?
एक बोतल 30।
हाँ 30 का बोतल दे दो पूरा।
हाँ?
पूरा बोतल दे दो। कैसे बनाते हैं चावल से इसको? तरीका क्या है बनाने का?
डोरप
डोरोप क्या होता है? अच्छा ड्रॉप।
है पाट से
हाँ
खाटो पाट मीठा पाट
हाँ
डोरप बनाया
हाँ।
और थोड़ा साल के जाकर हान के रख दिया है दुकान।
हिंदी में बताओ ना, अस्मित समझ में नहीं आ रहा मेरे को। आप डोरोप क्या होता है?
डोरप बना ही दसिया ही सानी ही उठा ही।
अब ये है क्या, इसका मतलब तो बताओ। समझ में तो आ नहीं रहा मुझे।
जहाँ से कनारा पानी लगाई दी
पानी लगा दिया किसमें?
गोटवटाए दे दी
अच्छा
हाँ चिप दे ही एक करके बिस्कुट लगा के।
ओके फिर उसमें आग जलाएंगे नीचे, गरम करेंगे नहीं?
एक मेरा एकदम सीख गया।
पता नहीं है, देखना पड़ेगा।
लापानी
लापानी बोलते हैं इसको। ओके
But I could not understand the process much. Maybe Asmi's viewers who can help me understand how Lapani is made into the comment section. Challenging afternoon heat. Though the road conditions were decent, the scorching after heat was making the journey quite difficult. I was crossing some villages.
The residence area and that is the tea garden. Why are you standing in the sunlight? Go away in the shadow. That lady is putting bird on the wall. That's a hospital and look at the gate they have made. His name is Athavadi, ATHABARI.
And this is when I noticed the air pressure in the rear tire was getting low. And as you know that my electric pump, it has stopped working. So I had to rely on the different sources to refill the air in my bicycle. I stopped at a bicycle repair shop to refill the air. The kind people there, they insisted me that I sit with them for a while and take some rest.
अच्छा अच्छा लिखा हुआ था कुछ पे।
हाँ दक्षिण
मैंने अब पढ़ा जाता।
गोलाघाट डिस्ट्रिक्ट।
गोलाघाट में आता है। आप भी बता दो कौन सा है डिस्ट्रिक्ट बताओ।
गोलाघाट डिस्ट्रिक्ट।
ऐसा लगा जैसे मैं भी बताता हूँ, रुको। शादी अभी हुआ 15 दिन पहले। आज इधर काम पे बैठे, घर बैठो जाओ। नहीं अभी तो नई नई बीवी आई है, जब बच्चे हो गए तब पैसा मांगेंगे।
मायके चला गया।
अच्छा शादी के बाद जो जाते हैं वो है ना। कह रहा
इसको भी डालना है, इसको भी।
हाँ ये कह रहा है मुझसे कोई बात ही नहीं कर रहे हैं। मैं भी तो हूँ।
कुछ समय ना मत यार।
ये कितने का आता है ये वाला टूल?
इसमें 30 रुपये में आता है।
आपके पास है क्या?
नहीं है हमारा,
मुझको खरीदना है ये।
एक पीस है हमारे पास।
तो कहाँ से मिलता है?
टाउन में मिल जाएगा।
टाउन में जो साइकिल का दुकान
से मिल जाएगा। हाँ, मिल जाएगा।
They even brought a cup of tea with some namkeen and rasgulla.
रसगुल्ला नमकीन
खा लीजिए भैया।
का सिस्टम अलग है ये।
तो आसाम का सिस्टम।
आसाम का सिस्टम है, पर मैं खाली चाय पीऊंगा, आप खाना।
आप खाइए ना, गुल्ला खाइए
बाद में
ना।
खाएंगे।
अच्छा गुल्ला है,
बाद में खाएंगे।
आसाम का गुल्ला है, खा के देखिए।
खाओ आराम से, मैं बाद में खाऊंगा।
And they packed the rest for me so that I can take it along.
रास्ते में खाने के लिए आपके अच्छा होगा। ओके थैंक यू।
After stopping there for 30 minutes, I started my journey again. But soon I realized that the air pressure in the rear tire has reduced again. So there was a motorcycle repair shop. I refilled the air and stayed there for about 25 minutes.
So air pressure is getting reduced. I'm thinking there's a puncture, so waiting and checking. Initially I had a doubt on the valve if it was leaking, but actually not.
I wanted to see if the air pressure is getting reduced with the time or not. Then something happened.
नहीं 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 नहीं, रखो रखो रखो, नहीं चाहिए बोला, नहीं चाहिए। आपने बोला इनको नहीं नहीं चाय पीने के लिए, मैंने अभी चाय पिया, रुक जाओ। नहीं नहीं प्लीज मत करो, प्लीज मत करो, कोई बात नहीं। थैंक यू आ जाओ। आपका आइडिया था ना ये पैसे देने का? हाँ समझ गया मैं। ओके चलो मिलेंगे।
I don't know why, but in last 3 or 4 days, when someone tries to offer me the money, I keep declining it. I really don't know why I'm doing so.
See how beautiful this place is. Those are the workers. That's under a tree. They are looking so beautiful.
Evening adventure. I saw some local kids. They were doing amazing bicycle stunts.
They are doing stunt. करो करो करो। ये very good. एक्सेलेंट। हु इज नेक्स्ट? अब कौन करेगा?
इसको नहीं आता है।
ये कौन सा साइकिल है? नाम दिखाना। अच्छा, प्लूटस। ओह, हैंडल उल्टा क्यों रखा है? थोड़ा सीधा रहेंगे फिर, है ना? ये किसका आइडिया था? फिर तुमने खुद कर दिया, हैंडल सीधा उल्टा कर दिया। अब तुमको इससे क्या फायदा रहता है?
दंगने का।
ये टायर का कलर कैसा है? तुमने किया है?
मैंने नहीं किया।
फिर पहले से था?
हाँ।
ये कौन सी साइकिल है? क्राउन प्लैटिनम। Having that interaction with them on the road was altogether a different kind of experience. So if I take a right turn, 8 kilometers is Golaghat. Left is Moriani, which is 28, and Titabor is 15. So I'll be taking a right turn towards Golaghat. Then I saw this kid. Fail हो गई?
ब्रेक नहीं है।
ब्रेक नहीं है इसमें, उसको ठीक कर लो। ये देखो इन्होंने क्या लगाया। ये चलाना जो फटफटी बनाई है, इसको चलाओ, मैं रिकॉर्ड करता हूँ। क्या बात है यार, ये आपने बनाया? क्या नाम है आपका?
फरहान।
फरहान। गुड यार, अच्छा है। हम बचपन में ऐसे ही बनाते थे। ग्रेट, ओके, बाय। After that right turn towards Golaghat, the road condition is bad. Maybe construction work is going on, that is why. After a long ride on this muddy and dusty road, it is being asked to take the left turn, Kajari. So I'm taking this turn here. What a beautiful gate they have made on it. So I'll be going for 1 kilometer on this road. Playing cricket here. It's a cricket ground they have made. Hello, hello. All the goats and the cows, they love to be onto the road. See hundreds of them. A school, first school painted in white. From here I'll take right turn to Golaghat. I will follow it for 6 kilometers from here. This is when I realized that I was going to reach another village soon. The views of this area with green grasslands were really soothing to my eyes. I thought to drink that lapani which I purchased this morning, paying 30 rupee. And the taste is basically the tasteless. It's like a chach which is there for many days and it becomes sour. So this is the same taste which I'm having. There is no smell, rather there is no alcohol smell or anything like that. Drinkable, it's not at all a problem. I can say cheers. It's tasty, very tasty. I saw a woman in a white dress walking through the green grasslands with a black dog. It is such a peaceful sight. Beautiful evening ride. By 4:30 p.m. I was standing by this river. Crossing this river using a bridge, and it's a resting time also. Feeling little tired. There's the bicycle which is standing there. Okay, this is National Highway 129, 29 kilometer I have to go. This road will take Jorhat 81 and Guwahati will be 278. And by 5 p.m. I was crossing this locality. The sunset had already happened. You know what I feel when I look at this kind of a landscape here in Assam? It is like the houses here, they are nestled among the jungle and they are so beautifully integrated with the nature. After crossing that small town, I was again riding among green grasslands where the cattle were grazing the grass peacefully. Here the road was a bit broken, but I was still able to have a comfortable ride. I stopped when I saw lots of ducks in a nearby farmland. It is such a rare and beautiful sight. I have a mixed feeling about this locality. It's modern, yet it has traditional houses, which is creating this beautiful blend of old and new. Finding shelter for the night. So by 6:15 p.m. vehicles had their lights on and the shops were lighting up. That is the pump. Let's go and ask what they say. An old man showed me a place under a shed where I could pitch my tent.
आदमी भी है, इधर में है, उधर में है, सब आदमी है।
बहुत बढ़िया जी, यहाँ कर लेंगे।
कारण रुकेगा तो तब तो आप देना सोचेगा, यदि कारण नहीं रुकेगा तब
तो वो तो फिर समझ गया मैं। आप कह रहे हैं जब बिजली होगा तो मिल जाएगा, जब बिजली चला जाएगा तो नहीं मिलेगा। हाँ, वो तो कोई पता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं सर। Not only this, I also met 3 amazing guys who offered me food and it was such a wonderful experience eating with them. हाथ तो नहीं लगाना है ना इसको। पता लगे कहीं हाथ लगा दिया मैंने, जल गया। पता लगे आँख में, कान में कहीं लगा दिया तो
कान में कहीं लगा देंगे तो आ जाएगा मजा।
खतरनाक वाली मिर्ची दे दी मेरे को खाने के लिए, मेरा पता नहीं क्या होगा। ये क्या क्या बनाया आपने, थोड़ा बताइए ना प्लीज।
भूत है।
भूत?
भूत
भूत क्या होता है? ये क्या है, ये क्या चीज है?
ये
चना चना और ये मिर्ची
ये मिर्ची नहीं है,
हाँ
वो सेम बोलता है।
हाँ सेम की फली और ये फिश है फ्राई
fish।
किया हुआ है हाँ सेम दाल बनाया साथ। अब मैं बड़ी देर से सोच रहा हूँ ये क्या बना दिया है। एक बार अपने अपने नाम बता दीजिए।
मेरा नाम विनोद दास है।
हाँ विनोद भाई ने बनाया खाना है या मिलके बनाया आप लोगों ने? आप भी बना रहे हैं।
मंजीत दास है।
मंजीत दास है ना।
अजीत बड़ा।
अजीत गुड है जी। चलिए बहुत बढ़िया, थैंक यू आपने जो खाना ऑफर किया दी है। इसको कैसे खाऊं?
हाथ से खा लो।
सीधा उठाया एक बाइट मुंह से हाथ में उठा के काट के खाएंगे फिर हम। ये मिर्ची तो बड़ी खतरनाक है। मैंने हल्का सा काटा उसको, आधा बीज पूरा भी नहीं खाया। बहुत तीखा है ना, खतरनाक वाला तीखा है। तो दोबारा खाता हूँ। थोड़ा टाइम लगता है पर बहुत जोर से लगता है।
आप मत खाइए।
मेरे को लगता है रोते हुए खाना पड़ेगा।
ऐसा हो जाए
इसलिए मत खाइए। नहीं तो खाना भी नहीं खा सकता।
I spent that night under that shed and it was a perfect timing because it rained throughout the night. Having that shelter that really helped me a lot. My today's expenses are 50 rupees for that cold drink, 40 rupees for that sabji and roti. The dinner was provided by these kind friends, so it's a total of 90 rupees. What did I learn today? Today I have learned that Asmi's hospitality is not a saying, it is a beautiful reality. The warmth, the kindness and their genuine care which they have shown to a stranger like me. It reminds me that humanity still thrives in our incredible India. Today I have covered a distance of 86.2 km at an average speed of 12.6 km per hour. So if you like this kind of stories, subscribe to my channel World Wanderer Cycling on a Budget and hit the bell icon so that you get the notifications of my videos first. Sometimes the biggest lessons they come from a smallest moment. A rainy morning, a stranger's fruit and a shared meal under a dim light. This is what the experience I had in the previous video. I'm giving you the link of that video here. Please go and watch after this video. And those who have supported me on my journey, their names are given here. Please say them thank you on my behalf. That's all for now. Take care of yourself. We will meet soon with the story of a new day from Assam in the next video. Till then, bye bye.